There were 6 finalists in the final round of radio speaking. In 6th place, from Granite City, Marcella Miller. Fifth place, from Belleville East, Anna Kurtz. In 4th place, from Fremd High School, Justin Gorecki. In 3rd place, from Neuqua Valley, Andrew Heitzman. Your tournament runner-up in radio speaking, from Downers Grove North, Katie Portman. And your 2014 champion in radio speaking, from Wheaton, Warrenville South, Brooke Sommerfeld. Tell me, but it's always second. And now, your 2014 state champion in radio speaking, Brooke Sommerfeld.
I don't have my stopwatch, so I'm just going to go. Japan becomes a military power, drones begin testing, and good news for train riders. Find out more on WNOA News, Sports, and Weather, brought to you by Betsy's Backyard Nursery, getting your mind on the spring sunshine. The time is now something, and this is Brooke Sommerfeld. Moving right into world news, Japan has released a near-final draft on its first national security strategy that calls for a stronger military amid the rise of China. Changes in America's relative influence also make it necessary for Japan to expand its alliances with other countries, while also strengthening its long-standing ties with the U.S. It raises concern about China's rapid military expansion without any transparency. Japan is planning to ease its principles on banning arms exports as a way to step up its international peacekeeping cooperation. It's the mystery of the missing money in Nigeria, where the country's Senate is ordering a forensic audit to track down billions of missing petrodollars. The central bank reported nearly $50 billion worth of oil sold by the State Oil Corporation has not been paid to the government. The Oil Committee does not have the expertise to unravel this mystery, so senators are ordering an audit by legal experts. In environmental news, an organization is making progress in its bid to block proposed oil exploration in Africa's oldest national park, where 200 gorillas live. Britain's Department for Business Innovation and Skills has validated some of the concerns that the World Wildlife Fund has about Soko International PLC's human rights and environmental record in Congo's Virunga National Park. Here in the States, the Federal Aviation Commission has chosen 6 states to develop test sites for drones, a critical next step in the unmanned aircraft's march into U.S. skies. The sites will be based in Alaska, Nevada, and 4 other states. Drones have been mainly used by the military, but governments, businesses, and even farmers are making plans to join the market. Many universities are now starting or expanding drone programs. The FAA does not allow commercial use of drones, but it's working to develop operational guidelines by the end of 2015. Keeping our eyes on the skies, children flying alone on United Airlines now need to either go nonstop or stay home. United is no longer allowing children ages 5 to 11 to fly without an adult on flights that include connections. Its optional service for unaccompanied minors ages 12 to 17 will only be offered on nonstop flights. United already charges $150 extra each way for children flying alone. In news near you, the Chicago Transit Authority is planning a $492 million upgrade to a portion of the agency's rail lines that could cut 10 minutes off the time to travel between O'Hare International Airport and the city's downtown. The 4-year project includes improvements to a stretch of the CTA's Blue Line. The project also includes repairs or major renovations to 11 stations, as well as the elimination of certain slow zones. And classic Illinois corruption apparently extends to public schools. A former business official with Carterville Schools admitted he stole funds from the Southern Illinois district. Todd Frazier pleaded guilty to embezzlement and theft charges. Fraser admits he was working as the district's treasurer and payroll officer when he pocketed between $70,000 and $140,000 over a year. The Bears clinch next season's quarterback, and you won't believe this weekend's weather. All this right after a word from your local nursery. Got the winter blues? Well, beat those blues with the beautiful bouquet of colors at Betsy's Backyard Nursery. This month, save 20% on bird feeders and seed. Betsy already checked with the birds, and the cold is driving them nuts. They're starving for Betsy's special blend of high-quality, no-waste bird seed. And while you're at it, let the sun shine in your own home with Betsy's bevy of brightly colored blooms. Show old man Winter who's boss. Go to Betsy's Backyard Nursery and get your mind on the spring sunshine. Turning to the sports desk, the Chicago Bears have signed quarterback Jay Cutler to a 7-year contract. The move came after some speculation that the Bears might part with Cutler after 5 years. In his first season with new coach Mark Trestman, Cutler and the Bears offense set a franchise record for total net yards and piled up 445 points, second in team history. Passing the ball to the NBA, it's time for your weekly roundup. This week, your hometown Chicago Bulls apparently couldn't handle the Miami Heat and ended up with a final score of 90-83. Meanwhile, the LA Lakers absolutely destroyed Boston, 105-82. And now for the weather you've been waiting for. Don't get your hopes up for today because we're looking at cloudy skies and snow flurries with highs around 15. But tomorrow, we finally see the sun, bringing highs up above 30 and leading us into a relatively balmy week ahead with temperatures in the 40s. Thanks for tuning in to WNOA News, Sports, and Weather, brought to you by Betsy's Backyard Nursery, getting your mind on the spring sunshine. This is Brooke Sommerfeld signing off. Have a great day.